I don't know about you, but I always look forward to our annual family vacation. Each year we talk about where we're going to go and what we're going to do, and they can be so much fun to plan, and they're such a source of great memories. But did you know that over 500 million vacation days go unused each year in the U.S. alone? The good news is that it doesn't have to be that way. Joining me is Fiona Downing, Senior Vice President of Endless Vacation Rentals by RCI. Hi, Fiona.
Hi, Julie.
We're so glad you're here. This is such a fun topic, and you have so much experience, over 20 years of experience. And I want to ask you, right off the bat, why do we find that so many people, especially in the United States, don't take their vacation days?
Well, I think we all just get too busy. You know, we're busy managing work and home, and you know, even planning a vacation can be a hassle, and so it becomes overwhelming, and so people just keep putting it off.
But it's really important to take vacations, right?
It absolutely is. It's the best way to reconnect and spend time with your family and your loved ones. In fact, 93% of kids, when they're asked what's the most important part of a vacation, is spending quality time with their parents.
Oh, I love that. Love to hear that.
Yeah, and you get a chance just to relax and unwind and recharge your batteries, and then you're able to deal with stress better, you know, just handle life. And many people actually, if they take a vacation every year, they're more productive at work.
That's for sure. I'm that way. Once I come back, I have more focus.
You're ready for
ready
action.
For it. So how can people make sure they don't fall into that trap of not taking vacation time?
Well, you have to really commit to making sure that you're going to take a vacation every year. And that's one of the great benefits of vacation ownership or timeshare. Because you've invested up front, you're much more likely to make sure that you do take that vacation year after year. There are 20 million timeshare owners around the world, and their satisfaction rates are really high. Here in the US, it's about 85%, and that's because they're the ones that are guaranteed a vacation.
That's good to know. But, you know, there are a lot of misconceptions about timeshare. Why do you think that is?
There is. A lot of that is, it's from many years ago, and it's for people who really don't know much about timeshare and don't own. Today, there are so many huge brands involved in timeshare, people that you would recognize, like Disney and Hilton, Holiday Inn, Hard Rock, so many. And there's also thousands of independent, smaller brands, and all of them are really committed to making sure that you have quality accommodation and just a great vacation experience. The other big misconception is that when you buy timeshare, you have to go to the same place every year.
Yes, and
right.
that's not the case. You can go different every year,
exactly.
Right?
And with companies like RCI, we have access to over 4,500 affiliated resorts in 100 countries around the world, and so you can exchange your week of ownership with another place at another time of year.
Fantastic.
And we also have a lot of great locations, and so some of the places that you would imagine, like Orlando or Vegas, but you can also go to some more exotic destinations like Thailand or Brazil or the south of France.
Now, talk to me about some of the benefits of timeshare versus typical hotel stay vacations.
Yeah, I think one of the biggest benefits is the size of the accommodations. So, you know, we've all been in that situation where you and your children and your husband are crammed into one bedroom in a hotel.
And they're going to sleep and you're like tiptoeing around.
Exactly. So once they're asleep, especially when they're young, you know, what do? You're so worried about waking them up. Whereas with timeshare, quite often you have multiple bedrooms, multiple bathrooms, you have a living area, a dining room, often a full kitchen, and so you can tuck the little ones in bed, and then you can make dinner, just spend some time with your husband, and really enjoy the vacation.
Now that's a vacation.
Exactly.
How can viewers learn more about how to take advantage of this great way to treat themselves to a vacation?
Well, they can download our magazine. We have a magazine for iPad called Endless Vacation Magazine. It's one of the largest travel magazines in the world.
Wow.
And if they do that, it's really interactive, very fun, so they can start exploring different destinations and really dream about where to go next. And then if they're ready to book, they can go to our website, which is endlessvacationrentals.com. And there they'll be able to choose from, you know, thousands of timeshare properties around the world, and we can book the whole package. So they can book a flight, a car rental, even a cruise.
Oh my gosh! One stop right there. You can
exactly.
do it all.
And there's a lot of fabulous offers. So it's a really good way, low cost way to try before they commit to buying.
Okay. Note to self: next time, endlessvacationrentals.com. I'm
Yeah.
going there.
Perfect.
Oh, thank you so much for coming in. Such a great treat to hear this information. information.
Thank you.
And if you want to learn more, log on to thebalancingact.com. You can also follow us on Facebook as well, and we love hearing from you.